been a mayor, councilman involved in our community like no one. I mean, seriously, I've known Bob for a long time, really outstanding individual, and cares about our city more than anyone I know, period, bar none. I can't hold
He
a
has no
candle.
passion. I never see any.
Yeah, no
passion
doubt
for that
about
guy.
it. But he also has great information and an opinion and shares that with us. And Bob, thank you for joining us again on the Don and Gino Show.
Well, thank you for having me, and I want you to know I appreciate your kind remarks. I do indeed.
It's been solid, and I don't I get no benefit in whether you're reelected or not, other than having a great guy behind it that's really passionate. I've seen that in all the charity work you've done, your involvement in the community, and you run a real estate company on the side in Keller Davis Real Estate.
Well, if we have any free time, we try to, yes, we have bills to pay, you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and people forget about that. And so, how's the real estate business been going for you?
You know what? Obviously, I think we've all enjoyed a positive bump, if you will, and I'm always an optimist. I think we're going to have another 3-4 good years in front of us, and I'm very optimistic.
Yeah, we've been waiting for those, haven't we?
Oh, we have indeed.
So Bob and I have been in this industry a long time. I've gone through 3 of these ups and downs, and me and Magic Mountain are side by side on this because it's been a roller coaster ride over the last 28 years. But we've been hanging out. This is one of the worst ones I've seen since I've been in the
without
business.
question.
Yeah.
Without question.
So the good thing is it makes us appreciate it that much more when it comes back, and we really believe the real estate industry back. In fact, I believe, and Gino agrees, that this is the best attitude and positive feelings I've seen in the real estate industry out here since 2007.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah,
I agree.
mean, everybody feels good about it.
Yep.
The real estate community feels good about it. The woe is me is not there like it was. People are feeling better about owning a home again, about price appreciation, and boy, they better hold on to their bootstraps right now, shouldn't they, heading into spring?
Absolutely. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to a very active market.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm looking at a very robust year comparative to last year. You know, last year nationwide we saw gains in the somewhere between 4 and 4.5 and 5.5 range, depending which report you look at. But overall, I think here we should probably get this year above 6% appreciation, because we're starting to see a really strong spring coming.
Well, in particular, I think you recognize that the Santa Clarita Valley really is not necessarily the standard as we look at it nationwide.
Correct.
We've got a lot going for us in this community, and we've enjoyed the additional benefit as a result of that.
So today you were going to tell us a little bit about some of the great capital improvements we've got going on here.
Well, we do. Every year we always have our budget for the city of Santa Clarita. And by the way, I talk obviously the city, but in reality, it's the Santa Clarita Valley. We live here together. So when I make my comments, I really mean them to embrace whether we're in the city or all of our friends that we live here together.
I don't really notice a difference, and I live in Stevenson Ranch.
Exactly.
I don't understand there's any division in any way, shape, or form. It is Santa Clarita as far as I've been. I've been out here since 1976. So
Yeah, I don't feel the difference. I've only been out here since 2007, but it feels like one big community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the city, we've been very fortunate. We have done extremely well. The city still enjoys a very fine credit rating of AAA by Standard & Poor. We've got a number of capital improvement projects that we've been working on and are continuing to work on. And if you'll notice, they just keep clicking them off. We're about to start the bridge widening over on the Via Princesa, the Cross Valley Connector.
Okay.
And that is going to be it's actually Golden Valley Bridge at the 14. That's going to be a widening project, and it's going to be a tremendous benefit over in that area.
yeah, that's huge. I was just there the other day, and that needs to happen. So it's good that's going to happen. 'Cause
Oh, most
when
definitely.
you leave all those stores and you're trying to get back across that freeway, yeah, good luck.
Well, what occurred is that the widening was all part of the housing that was going to go in, and the housing is still going to come along, but because of the downturn in the economy, it set everything back.
Oh, I got it.
And that's why it would have been in place 4 or 5 years ago had it not been for that. But the actual groundbreaking, we're having a ceremony next week on that, and that will be very positive. Out in the Saugus area, our library system has proven to be a tremendous
Yeah, it's
program.
amazing, yeah.
People are loving it. And we're going to add yet another library. It'll be in the Saugus area, and along with that, it'll provide a community room and a nice benefit for the Saugus area of our city. Over in the Canyon Country area, we're working on a new community center similar to the one that we have in the Newhall area for our youth. We've already acquired the property, and there's no question that that will be moving forward. So we've got a lot of great things on the drawing board, not the least of which we even are starting the work to build a series of tennis courts at Central Park and other places for the
Oh,
community
wow,
to
that
join
park's
it.
amazing. It is amazing. You know, there used to be onion fields. I used to live across the street from there.
I remember. I do
I can
indeed.
smell them from my house off of Alamogordo. So great information. If you just tuned in, you're here with the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. And yes, are we talking more than just real estate? Yes, we do, because we're part of your community. We want to give you the inside information. I mean, Bob is also connected to the real estate industry as one of the owners of Keller Davis Real Estate. How long you guys been in business out here now?
We opened our doors in 2000, and our original office is still in the same location over in the intersection of Sand Canyon and Soledad in the Vaughn's Market Shopping Center, but we've also added 2 more locations. We have one in the Newhall area, and then we have one inside Friendly Valley.
That's right. You guys are the masters there, no doubt about it. So how can they best get a hold of you, Bob, if somebody needs some good quality information other than about the town, but actually get some real estate assistance? I'm sure you and your team would be glad to help out.
Well, of course we would. We'd be honored. You can reach us by going into the web, Keller Davis Inc., Keller Davis Real Estate. It'll all find Keller Davis, and we would be honored to work with our citizens.
You guys
out here.
are a great team there, all good people. We've gotten to meet most of them, and we love working with your team. So kudos to you guys. In
Thank
your
you.
spare time, doing a little real estate on the side, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, I wanted to bring up, you mentioned that, someone that's listening to shows might think, hey, I thought they were going to talk about real estate. Well, listen to the things we talked about. We talked about all these projects that are going on in the city, some of the things that are politically happening in the city, like the deep well injections. All these things are going to have an influence on what happens in real estate here in our city.
Without question. They are very, very important. And, unfortunately, there seems like there's so many things that come upon us that we have to deal with for the protection of our citizens. The city does everything in its power. The CMEX issue is one certainly continues to be on our plate. But we have not given up that battle. We're continuing, and you're going to be hearing more about that in the very near future, I know, as things continue to evolve in that regard. We go back to the old Ellesmere dump. Look at the community coming out on that one, and we won that battle. We didn't win the chloride issue that we've been talking about with the deep well. That's all part
Yeah, it
of
was
the
a hard
chloride.
one to win.
Yeah,
You're
it's
going
a
to
hard one.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you
you're
can't
going to
win 'em all
environmentalist.
But
Good luck on that one.
On the overall, we've got a pretty good list of wins, but the high-speed rail is another issue out there that we're paying a lot of attention to, and we will continue to do all we can to make this a great, great community for all of us.
Well, it's always fun to have. Again, if you just tune in, we're here with Bob Keller, Mayor Pro Tem, and we hope we'll get back on out there for us because for your 4th term. Very nice. I mean, talk about giving your spare time. There's a little bit involved with being mayor out here.
Can I tell you, when you do have the responsibility, and as you know, we rotate through, so it's for 1 year each time that you're the mayor, but it does call upon you, you probably double the amount of time that you devote to your capacity as a council member.
No doubt. Well, we want to thank you for being on our show again and sharing great information about the deep well injection, the CMAX, capital improvements going around town, and what's really happened out here in Santa Clarita. And you can hear the show again in case you missed some of this great information from Bob Keller. We replay it at 7 p.m. and 9 a.m. daily on donandgino.com. donandgino.com. DONANDGINO. Bob, thank you very much. And make sure you reach out to Bob Keller at Keller Davis Inc. They'll be glad to help you out with your real estate needs because the market is hot. Anything else, Gino?
Nope, just excited that we had the opportunity to have Bob on again. It's always a wealth of knowledge, and it brings me up to speed on what's going on in the city.
Yeah, so we want to thank you again, Bob, for being a great friend of ours and a great friend of our community.
And
Great
if I
job.
may, I'll look forward to returning soon.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thanks again, Bob. And don't go away. We've got the second half coming up. Nicole Stinson coming up, and she'll share some really great updates about what's going on in real estate today.